Hey Leo Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel, welcome back. Happy Monday to you all. Let's pull some cards for you, whatever you need to hear. We have fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay. Message for Leo. We have sinking in emotions. Crying over you, wrapped up in my head and obsessively thinking. Some of you have another fire sign that's sinking in their emotions, crying over you. They're in their head about you, obsessively thinking about you. Okay. Sinking in emotions doesn't have to be bad for everybody here. Some of you it is, but for others of you, this could just be somebody that's thinking about you so much because they like you, they love you so much. Clarify sinking in emotions, Spirit. Yeah, twin flame. See, look at that. It doesn't have to be bad all the time. All right, so twin flame. It says long-term friendship, sharing similar interests, spiritual connection in past life. Okay. The twin flame card is Aries energy. Somebody could have an Aries Venus placement. Okay, so for some of you, you're connected to a twin flame. Some of you, you and your twin flame could be in separation and they could be crying over you. Others of you, this is just somebody overwhelmed with feelings for you. And then you have a passed over loved one. This is interesting. I did a mock reading before I started these. Wasn't sure I was going to post today, but I decided to. And this card came out. This is showing up as both genders, a grandmother, grandfather, auntie, cousin, uncle, friend, niece, nephew, also mother, father. It could be any sibling, family member of any kind, including siblings. Okay, so you have a message from a passed over loved one. Y'all always do. That's nothing unusual for the Leo Collective. Let's see what your passed over loved one wants you to know. We'll see what that is first, because that's the overall energy of the reading. Okay. What does the passed over loved one want you to know? Page of Wands. They have a message for you. And it's funny because in the pre-shuffle, the message that fell out with the passed over loved one was, we will talk soon. So this could be the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius showing up. So the Page of Wands in relation to who this could be as a relative could be a younger female cousin. The pages are feminine energy. This is a younger person showing up here. For some of you, this could even be a child that maybe you lost at some point. Excuse me, y'all. But they have some kind of good news for you. What is the good news they have for you? The Six of Pentacles. This is so crazy. This came out in the pre-shuffle as well. So that must have just been your reading. Six of Pentacles is Taurus moon energy. This could have happened 6 years ago. For some of you, there's some kind of inheritance here. This is so funny. I was just watching a video about reprogramming your mind. And the lady, one of the last things she said was that you have to obviously change the way that you think in order to change your outer world. I think we talked about that yesterday, or maybe I was talking to Taurus. But she talked about the way that we inherit things from our families. And so for some of you, there could be something good you inherited from this loved one. The Six of Pentacles can talk about an inheritance, right? Now, she was speaking of epigenetics. Epigenetics would be what's in your bloodline. It's something on a cellular level. So for some of you, there's something you just inherited. It could be like a very free-spirited, spontaneous, fun, fired up energy that you inherited from this person that's showing up here. But this could also be money. For some of you, there could be a inheritance here that you need to look into. And if that might sound crazy, I'll just share my cousin, who is a Leo. I remember some years back, like her grandfather, I don't even think she ever knew her grandfather. I think he passed long before she was born. But her grandmother passed sometime in the early 2010s, somewhere in there. And there was money that her grandfather had set up that ended up passing down to the grandchildren, because I guess so many of the kids, I don't know if the kids had all passed on. I think she has like one or two, one aunt, one uncle still alive. But whatever the case, it was money that she didn't know about. And I think it had something to do with the sale of a property. Did we talk about a property yesterday? Yeah, some of you have an inheritance that an ancestor wants you to know about, or some of y'all are working out something regarding this ancestor here. We literally talked about that yesterday. What else do they want you to know? Yeah, the death card is somebody that's transitioned, y'all. Scorpio energy. And the Hermit card. Some of you need to do research on this. You don't know about it. You have an inheritance that maybe you don't know about. Somebody else could also be doing some investigation on it. Yeah, the Four of Wands is here. That's the Twin Flame card. So it can have something to do with the property for sure. That is a home. So yeah, I am seeing that. Same thing we talked about yesterday. So let's move on. So some of you need to do some research, look into this. You may find, or you may just be getting a message here, some kind of communication. They could even be speaking to you in your dreams. Is there anything else they want you to know? I don't want to leave it there. I feel like they want me to get more. What else do they want you to know? The Page of Cups, more news. They're trying to communicate with you. The card literally came out saying, we will talk soon. Now, obviously, you're not going to talk to a deceased loved one unless it's in a dream. But other than that, I feel like they're communicating with you via someone else about money. The Three of Wands. Some of you, you're already waiting for this. This is patiently waiting for your shifts to come in. Okay. I mean, for some of you, this inheritance could even be a boat or something. If it's not a property, if it's not a home, or maybe it involves you having to travel. But I do see you patiently maybe waiting for this, or yeah, something like that is going on. But you got two cards of good news here. So that's only going to be for some of you. That's not going to be for everybody. I just heard the name Linda. Okay, let's get into this fire sign energy that's going through these emotions for you, this twin flame. The Chariot. This could be somebody who is at a distance from you. For some of you, this is somebody coming towards you rather quickly. Could be a Cancer person. Or some of you could have a Cancer moon placement. This could be in Cancer season. The Fool. Oh my goodness, you got two majors. Yeah, this is somebody sweeping you off of your feet. So maybe you're already dealing with someone and they're making you feel like you're like in heaven. Like on top of the world right now. Like you could just take this leap. Some of you are going to fall in love rather quickly with someone. And I think we kind of talked about this either yesterday or the day before. Or maybe on Friday rather. Where I talked about a relationship coming in and sweeping you off of your feet. Both of these cards are not necessarily long-term relationships. This is more like enjoying it. Enjoying the ride is what I'm seeing here. But something is like the wind beneath your wings. It makes you feel alive. Okay. So show me more about this person. The Two of Wands. They definitely could be at a distance. Or this is just a person who likes to travel a lot. They could even be a truck driver or something here. Or there's something about a commute. Aries, Mars energy. The Five of Swords. For those of you that are not speaking to someone, this will probably be their energy. So, trying to figure out here, what is this? Somebody could have an Aquarius Venus placement. This is like the silent treatment. So some of you, there is somebody in their head about you. This could be somebody that maybe you turned your back on because you felt like they were playing mind games with you. There's two groups here. So I'm going to break it down like this. For those of you in separation, we'll work from this group. For those of you that maybe are dating somebody new and it feels good, or you're open to it and you feel like it's coming, we'll work from here. So let's look at the people who are either happy in a connection where they're feeling on top of the world, or this could be coming towards you. The Moon. You got all majors so far. Jesus. Cancer, Pisces energy. And then what is this? The Nine of Wands. Sagittarius moon. Okay. So this will be for those of you who are either single or maybe newly in a relationship with someone. Okay. I feel like if you're in an established relationship, this probably won't resonate with you unless you're going through something. If everything is fine and you're in a long-term relationship, this may not be for you. Maybe only the first portion was. For those of you who are single, or for those of you who are dating somebody and it's in the beginning stages, and it's, or even if it's not the beginning stages, it's still kind of the honeymoon phase where maybe you haven't gone through a big argument or something like that. Some of you may be finding that you're about to have maybe your first disagreement, right? This Nine of Wands. There could be some miscommunication that is going to happen, and you two are going to have to overcome, with the Chariot, overcome obstacles. I feel like there's something new being introduced to the relationship, and with the Moon and the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Wands is usually some kind of stress. It's usually the energy of guardedness, of being a bit guarded, maybe even a bit defensive here. Others of you, if you don't know someone, this could be somebody with a military background. This could be somebody that, I think I told you all this the other day. They may not be completely done with another relationship. I don't think they'll lie about it. It's not a situation where someone is coming in deceptive. Although the Moon is here, I don't think that's what it is. I feel like this is a person who wants out of another situation, but maybe they're just closing that cycle out, but they are about to close it out. So if you're with someone and everything is going great, I do see where you need to make sure that you're both communicating clearly, that you're not misunderstanding each other, that you're not jumping to conclusions about anything here when it comes to the other. Okay, some of you could even have a friend here that wants to be with you romantically, but maybe they're a bit hesitant to say something. What else? Now we got the Ten of Wands. So we went from the 9 to the 10 of Wands. Like I said, if they are dealing with someone else, they're about to end that. Now, this is not me telling you that if you meet somebody and they're like, I'm married, but I'm going to leave him or her. I'm not telling y'all to give that person a chance. You have to trust your own instincts and, yeah, all that good stuff. Because the Moon is here, and the Moon can be just seeing the tip of the iceberg. But whatever they're in, even if that is the case, there is not a happy situation at all. What's the Ten of Wands? The Page of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, someone is watching you. Whoever this person is watching you, they could be at a distance. They could be younger than you. They could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. If things are going well in your relationship, though, like I said, I do see a little bit of a hiccup. So the communication is going to be important. This is about thinking before you speak, not being baited into an argument. Because I definitely see like maybe a first time disagreement or argument showing up here. And I feel like it's something small, but it can get blown out of proportion. So that is what I will say for some of you. Again, if you're happy, everything is going well, and this doesn't sound like your story, then maybe only the first part was for you. Or maybe today is just not the day. You know, sometimes it's like that. What's going on with the person that's giving you the silent treatment and is really killing them? I actually looked back over my readings yesterday. And I told the reading that I did when it said Leo dealing with an earth sign. Am I seeing earth here? Not really. Not when it comes to love. But if you are dealing with an earth sign, I mean, I said if you're dealing with an earth sign, they're like giving you the silent treatment, but it's killing them. That's what's showing up here. Somebody kind of feels like you've turned your back here. And they may be feeling like they have to be the one to swallow their pride and break the no contact, because there's something that this person did. This is mind games. This is winning at all costs. It can be pettiness even. Maybe it's something that they said here that you didn't like and you turned your back. And if you are at a distance from this person, which it looks like a lot of you are, or at least some of you are, it might be easy to kind of like have them out of sight, out of mind, where you're like, okay, cool. I don't like what they did to me. However, I'm going to still live my life. Or some of you could be traveling or whatever. You're focused on something else. And this person is like, how do I break the ice? This person crying over you. Oh my God, the Nine of Wands comes out in this column too. Sagittarius Moon. What is this? Oh my God, the Five of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, somebody is crying over you. Somebody is in love with you, but they're acting petty. It's like, what did Jay-Z say? I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I got to make the song cry. Is what I'm getting. This person is stubborn, right? They don't want to say anything because they have too much pride to say something here. So they're just kind of suffering in silence, because they're definitely suffering. But there's either an energy of you being very defensive towards this person because of something they said or did. And I do feel like they're looking at you, and maybe this is making you even more attractive. They like your independence and that you're not chasing them. Okay, what else? What else? The Page of Pentacles. Here's the Earth sign energy. It could be a younger Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. This is a person who wants relationship renewal. This could be an apology coming in. We got the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, this might be a person who's going to be a bit forceful. The Chariot in reverse is like unhinged energy, Cancer energy. And it can talk about somebody that maybe is even lacking direction right now. Like they're maybe telling me here that their intentions are pure, but they know that it could easily go awry. If they come in wrong energy, if they say the wrong thing, like Leo is not going to respond very kindly to me treating them the way I treated them and then coming back in with entitlement. Like, I want you back, so come back. It's like, Queen of Wands is like, whatever. And this is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Although it's Aries, Mars energy, is any of the fire signs. We started with fire signs. Somebody really does have you on the brain. It doesn't have to be another fire sign. It could literally be any sign. I'm seeing air, fire, water, and earth. You got all the pages. Definitely some kind of communication is coming your way. In regards to love, though, we have earth and air showing up the most prevalently. Besides Cancer, Pisces. Yeah, so, okay, let's wrap this up. What's going to happen with this situation over here? Like I said, just think before you respond, or like taking something out of context is what I'm seeing here. I don't know if it's you or the other person doing it, but it could be either. It could definitely be either. There's a need for a balance of masculine and feminine energy before somebody jumps off the cliff here, before somebody like speaks before they can pull their words back, because once you say something, you can't unsay it, right? You can't take it back. So what's the, okay, yeah, the Six of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Wow. So somebody really is fond of you. Okay, we got Scorpio and Pisces, Mars. This could be a gift. I feel like some of you are about to receive some kind of gift for sure. With the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups, it's definitely giving me that somebody could be doing something really nice for you. I'm seeing maybe a conversation for some of you about maybe making things more serious, or maybe wanting to meet each other's family and friends and things like that. And maybe that is the reason why something gets lost in translation. There's something that's getting lost in translation between you and somebody that everything feels really, really good with. So it doesn't have to happen though. It's about being patient and really bridling your tongue before you say something or before they say something. Now, obviously you can't control them, but this might just be a message for you. Okay. But somebody is definitely reminiscing, thinking about a lot of the memories that you two have shared. I feel like you could be touching somebody's heart in a way that might be either new for them, or it's just that it's new between the two of you. But this is a person who sees you as family, and they actually see that they can have a future with you. Some of you may already have a child or children with this person, but that's going to be very rare for the people I'm talking to here. Or maybe somebody's pregnant. This woman is pregnant in the card. You could be having a baby in 6 months. For some of you, you're about to conceive and you're going to have a baby in 10 months. Because that's how long a woman actually carries a baby. So yeah, some of you might be getting a gift of life from this person. Like maybe if you two have a little bit of a hiccup, but then you work on things, it turns out that you get pregnant with a reconciliation of some kind. The Six of Cups can be a reconciliation. So let's say you already had the disagreement. Maybe I'm picking up past energy, but you two are like missing each other. I do see like reconciling. And I feel like this is a lot of reminiscing. And it says that somebody's wrapped up in their head, obsessively thinking and crying over you. And you get 2 cup cards. The cup cards are emotions. So I feel like if you're not speaking to someone, if y'all had a little bit of a disagreement, there could be an apology from someone. I don't know if it's you or them who needs to give the apology, but I'm seeing it here. For those of you that things are not going so well and you're frustrated and this person has pissed you off, what is your message? The Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles. There could be an Aries or Taurus person, Aries, Taurus, Cusper. Although this is Taurus, Mercury energy. I mean, Saturn energy. This is funny because this is the father. like the baby daddy of the tarot. And this is a pregnancy card. So I don't know, it might be pregnancy on both sides. And the Queen of Wands is also fertility. But this is mind over matter. This could also be somebody taking accountability here. You have somebody in their head thinking about you for sure, because the Seven of Pentacles is reflecting on past behaviors, past situations that have happened. Just a period of reflection, reevaluating the past. And it can be somebody having second thoughts about something that they said or did. Whoever this person is, could be an Aries. This is divine masculine energy. This is somebody who will be accountable for whatever it is that they've done. And the Seven of Pentacles can be wanting to make the effort and put the work in for you. So you definitely could be getting an apology too. I feel like both sides could be. Yeah, the Two of Cups. This is also a gift. And then the Three of Wands. So somebody is planning to do something nice for, I feel like, both sides. Cancer, Venus is here, and then Aries is here. For some of you, if you're dealing with an Aries, they're showing up really strongly here. Yeah, definitely self-assessing. Look at this, the Judgment card. Scorpio energy with the Two of Pentacles. But this is somebody trying to figure out what to say. But the Judgment card can also be jumping to conclusions. That can be preconceived notions. So again, somebody needs to think before they speak here. And if it already has played out, then there's an apology coming. Three of Pentacles and the Hangman with the Eight of Swords. Somebody definitely put their foot in their mouth. But they're strategizing something. And they've learned a lesson here. The Judgment card is learning a lesson. And the Three of Pentacles is a learning curve. With the Hangman behind it. And then the Eight of Swords. Yeah. I mean, for some of you, this is kind of going back to what I talked about the other day. For some of you, there's a child or somebody in your life here that has a criminal record, or they're incarcerated or something here. You could be waiting to get news about them getting out. Maybe a couple of people are collaborating to get them out. There could be some kind of investigation. There's like a magnifying glass here looking at this paperwork. For others of you, this has something to do with that situation over here about your passed over loved one. Because the Three of Pentacles is adjudication. There could be something going on in the courts, some kind of paperwork or something that somebody is waiting on, but maybe there's red tape and somebody feels like their hands are tied. When these two come out together, I always notice that the Hangman's hands are tied behind his back as well. So there's something here about possibly even fear about a situation. Maybe having to work with another person or two other people that maybe you don't get along the best with. You know what I'm saying? The Three of Pentacles is teamwork makes the dream work. This might be putting pride aside and really working together with a person or a group of people. Somebody's name could be Kennedy. Yeah, something that you've been waiting for is coming. Virgo and Taurus energy, Virgo, Venus. This is the red tape, the bureaucracy that's slowing something down. The Hierophant is connected to Jupiter. Yes, it's connected to Venus too, but it's also connected to Jupiter. And it's about your family. But look, you get a positive outcome here. So I like this because these are two of the happiest cards in the tarot deck. This is the happiest. This is Leo energy. And then Pisces Mars shows up again with that 10 of Cups. And both of these are, again, having a baby. So somebody definitely could be pregnant here, or something is going on with a rebirth. The Judgment card, the 10 of Cups, the Sun. This is like a new baby coming into the family, even if it's not yours. Or you doing a lot of inner child healing and becoming happier because you're about to get some kind of good news. But I do feel like it's been slow. So anyway, yeah, Jupiter does have a lot to do with paperwork, contracts, things like that. So this card does represent red tape, dealing with the powers that be, institutions, things like that. And this Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy. So for some of you, there's something you've been waiting for regarding money or something tangible that's been moving really slowly here. But I feel like your faith has been the thing that has kept you going, because the Hierophant is also about your faith. And if not, you're being told to keep the faith. So let me get a piece of advice for you and let y'all go. Piece of advice for Leo. I'm going to take the first one that fell. We have tangled threads. Sort through the past to get clarity for your future. Weave new patterns. Sort through the past to get clarity for your future. Weave new patterns. I'm telling y'all, I feel like some of you have money coming in, or there's some money out there that you're owed that you just don't know about. And I feel like your ancestor over here, for those of you this would resonate with, this could be like just the new start you need. The Six of Pentacles is like financial reprieve, financial breathing room. And it feels like it's like, okay, it's something you've been waiting for. I mean, who wouldn't want some extra money? Especially if it's a large sum of money, and that's like a windfall. Yeah, you have cards of good news over there. So it's something I feel like some of you are aware of it. Others of you are not aware of it, and you need to do research. And that's why the Hermit came out. Or there's somebody that's going through, sifting through papers and things like that. And your name is going to be listed as someone who's supposed to be the beneficiary of a large lump sum of money. Even if it's a small amount of money, any amount is a blessing if you don't expect it, right? So that's what I see for you. I hope this read made sense. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace, Leo.